Hey y'all, we're back for another video. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, damn. What is this, like my third live today? OMG. It's so much going on in these damn YouTube streets. We got to get it out, honey. We got to get it out there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So let's get into these topics, okay? Shout out to everyone watching. Shout out to everybody in the bushes, I guess, because I don't know who's there. But anyway, everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Let's get into the topics of the topics, okay? And we got a little update. We got to spin the block on. Y'all know I do spin. Y'all know I'd be spinning the block on these updates, honey, because we can't talk about something and there's an update and then we just skip over it. We gotta get into it. All right, so let's get into it, girl. Let's let that upload. Let's get that in there. There you go. All right, so let's get into it, honey. All right, so as you guys can see, investigators learned that the frat members lied, you guys, about the nature of Caleb Wilson's unaliving. Now, they said that Wilson was reportedly punched in the chest, you guys, while at an abandoned warehouse during a frat ritual, which caused him to collapse and seize. Okay, so they hit him in the chest, causing that, but they lied to the police. Okay, let's get into it. Somebody's getting ready to be charged because they also lied about the location of this particular event that happened in terms of this hazing or whatever that they were doing. They said that it was at some park, but now they're saying that it was at an abandoned warehouse. So we're going to get into it, because somebody about to go to jail. Let's go. It says that information is being released about the tragic passing of Southern University student Caleb Wilson. Now, when the story first broke, it was reported that Wilson and other Omega Psi Phi pledges were at a local park in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, standing in line during a frat ritual when Wilson collapsed. Okay. Now, according to WAFB, it says that that was a lie created by the people who were actually there to hide the true nature of Caleb's death. Okay, so now you have lied to police. You've given false statements. That's a crime. Okay, you may be an accessory to said crime, being that you saw something happen and you saw someone be unalived and you did not give a correct testimony and or statement in terms of this particular crime that's being investigated. All right, you lied to investigators and your ass is going. Everybody that lied and gave a statement need to go to jail. Yes, you do. Now, sources with knowledge of the incident told WAFB I-Team what allegedly happened the night of Caleb's passing. Now, apparently, Caleb and 9 other pledges were allegedly at an abandoned warehouse during the ritual for the frat. Now, it says that not a local park like previously reported. Now, while at the warehouse, it says that the pledges were allegedly being punched in the chest as they all stood in line to take the blow. Okay, that's extreme. Now, when Caleb was punched, he collapsed on the ground and allegedly began to have a seizure. It says that that's when they rushed him to the hospital where he was pronounced unalive. Okay, so yep, somebody going to jail. Now, after the frat brothers learned of Caleb's unfortunate death, they all allegedly met up in an undisclosed location to discuss and come up with a story to hide how he really passed away. Now, it says that here is where they decided to say that they were at the park and not an abandoned warehouse. It said that the source claims there were multiple people responsible for the incident, but not all of them have the same level of involvement. Child. Now, it says that the initial autopsy performed on Caleb did not reveal a cause of death, but further tests are being conducted at the time to get a definite answer. Now, it says that there are also no charges being filed against anyone at this time. This whole situation is just absolutely terrible. Says that we will continue to pray for Caleb's loved ones during this difficult time. Someone will be charged. Whoever punched him in the chest, I don't give a hot damn who it is. Everyone involved. That's why I say these damn fraternities, they be doing too much. All right. I told you guys about how I have some family members who are part of alphas and stuff like that, where they be doing the paddlings and branding and all that crazy shit. They be doing some crazy shit that they have to do to be initiated into these damn fraternities. Kind of like being jumped in a gang or some shit. But it's weird. That's why I never want to pledge no bullshit like that. Hell no. Just go to school, child, get your education. Forget all that other crazy shit that you got to do. Just go get your education. You ain't got to be in all that. Okay. But that's what had happened to Mr. Caleb Wilson. Prayers to him and his family. That's a shame that they punched this boy in the chest like that and made him go into a whole full-fledged seizure. And then the boy passed out, and then they're going to lie, talking about they was in a fucking park, knowing you was at a warehouse, and they're punching people in the chest. Every one of them involved. Everybody involved that initiated this mess and lied to the damn police, and everybody that was questioning lied. You're also an accessory to a, well, this is a death now, so I guess everybody gonna go to jail. All right, yeah, gonna be a whole bunch of, what is that? Omega Sci-Fi's locked the hell up. So there you go, and that's it on that. Let's move on, honey. These folk crazy. All right, let's move on. Now, of course, you guys know they released some names of people having involvement, and I don't think this is all, but they released some names. I told you guys I wanted to kind of follow up on that. They were talking about Epstein's list of celebrities who were seen on his, I guess, on his island, who was on his jets and stuff like that. There's an actors involved in Epstein documents. We're going to take a look at that, and you guys may be surprised to see some of your favorite actors and actresses that they show here going across your screen here. Okay, so we're going to show those and let's get into it. I think there's more, but this is all that I see here. Shout out to Celebrity Word, okay, and shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Let's go.
Involved in Epstein documents: Alec Baldwin, Cameron Diaz, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Keira Knightley, Edward Norton, Naomi Campbell, Jennifer Lopez,
Hey, everyone coming in.
Johnny Depp, Gwyneth Paltrow, Courtney Cox, David Schwimmer, Chris Tucker, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sarah Ferguson, Tom Hanks. Actors in
Sarah Ferguson is part of the Royals, ain't she? Yeah, she is. Sarah Ferguson is part of Royals. That's two Royals that's been linked to Epstein and his bullshit. Okay. Y'all know the Queen's son, child. His ass was up in there. They got him good. He had to pay out that huge settlement too for one of those girls, those little young girls he was in there messing around with, allegedly. But those are some of the names of some of the celebrities, you guys, that were on Epstein's island and on his private jet. Okay, you guys can see his island down here. You can only get there. I told you guys because I saw the documentary and I was just like, oh my God. Baby, when I tell you it was so much revealed, and if y'all like documentaries, child, it's on Netflix. Go there. I hope it's still there. That's where I saw it. You may be able to see it on YouTube as well. But I saw the documentary. It was so crazy how they manipulated these young girls and flew them out on his private jet to this island in St. Thomas, of course, where you can only get there by boat or by plane. And one of the young girls on the documentary was saying that she was so scared and so miserable of and felt so dirty because he was flying in all these men in Hollywood to come over there and take advantage of this young girl. She went and stood at the edge of the island, and she said that she didn't even care to live anymore. She just thought about, let me just jump into the water and just end it all. She just feeling like, hey, I just want to end it all because this is just miserable in terms of what they're doing to me. There was no way off the island except for by them to fly her off or by boat. So she was stuck on an island being made to give herself up to grown ass men who were being flown in to take advantage of her, per Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, who was his madam at the time. Okay. So if you guys did not get a chance to watch that documentary, definitely watch it because it's very telling. That's why he probably unalived himself, because he knew his ass was going to be in jail probably for the rest of his fucking life for all the things that he did and all the stuff that they were able to uncover. All right. So yeah, that's what's up with that. Let's move on, child. I need to see what other new documentaries are out there because, baby, y'all know I live for a documentary. Yes, God. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All right, so Kenya Moore, child, is getting into some fake beef with Phaedra, it looks like. Shout out to the girls are fighting over on Facebook because I be checking them out. They be having some good stuff over there. Let's get into it. Shout out again to the girls of fighting. As you guys can see, Kenya Moore calls out Phaedra Parks and says that she never paid Walter to play her boyfriend on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, everybody's like, girl, do you know how far back that shit is? They saying, Kenya, you out here on some fake beef bullshit trying to get some attention now that the show is about to come back on because your ass got fired from the show. They like, Kenya, please go away. We don't give a damn about no damn Walter. Walter done moved on with his life, and we getting ready to show y'all here in a minute. Y'all gonna see who Walter is. Y'all remember Walter, the guy that came on the show. Kenya was trying to act like that was her man. He had like he was disgusted of her. She was saying, Walter, come in here and take a shower with me. He was like, yeah, no. Okay. Walter, come and lay here on the bed with me. He was like, no. Embarrassed the hell out of her. He was like, no, I don't want to get married. But the nigga the whole time was dating somebody and is married and got kids already by somebody. He played the hell out of Kenya. He used Kenya to get on TV because at the time he was like a very known tow truck driver, and Candy even said on the show that she knew a bunch of her friends that dated Walter while Kenya was running around saying that was her man. So Walter was a whole full-fledged dog, but apparently he found somebody to settle down with, and he's married and got kids. And whole time Kenya was thinking that was her man. He was dating somebody else, and that's crazy. But let's get into it. So Kenya says, stop. She said, stop. To be clear, Phaedra said that I paid a man, which I did not. Says that at Kenya, this person down here says, at Kenya, we know that, okay? So the comments are saying that that's an old subject. By Kenya. Another person says, Kenya trying to be relevant because she was fired off the show mid-season. Another person says that Kenya, please continue to twirl for a gig. Says that we all know that you paid Walter. Remember, your services are no longer needed. Damn. Another person says, stop giving Kenya more attention. Says that she is not on the show, blah, blah. Another person said, oh, please. Another person says, Simon says she did. Not Simon says. Somebody done swung by ice and got a statement from Simon Child by. All right, so let's get into this post that I found where we can see what's going on with Walter, this guy that Kenya was running around saying was her damn man. Kenya forever paying somebody. She done had Walter. She done had Matt crazy ass on there, okay? Y'all know Matt, child, he got arrested for assaulting some other girl, and I showed you guys the post on that as well. Child, he crazy too. I don't know where she found all these crazy men. But as you guys can see, life twirls on. Says that Kenya Moore's ex, Walter Jackson, is now happily married with kids. So he got him a little señorita over there. Okay, got him a little Mexican. Well, I don't know what she is, child. She look Mexican. But got him some kids, girl. All the things that Kenya says she wanted from Walter, he got with somebody else. So obviously he won't think about Kenya's ass because he done went over here and got him somebody else, and he look happy. He's smiling real big, child, and she's smiling too. Like, yes, Kenya, girl, I tried to tell you that, he was not for you, girl. He just wanted to be on TV. And Kenya, you had to pay him a little bit to be on the show, and we know you did because you did the same thing with Matt. But let's continue, girl. All right, so when Kenya Moore joined the cast of Real Housewives of Atlanta during 2012, season 5, says it wasn't long before she gave fans a glimpse of her eyebrow-raising relationship with Walter Jackson. It goes on to say that the romance was often mocked by her co-stars, and several of them, says including Kenya's number one nemesis, Phaedra Parks, accused the former Miss USA of paying Walter to date her for a storyline or for storyline purposes. Now, over the years, Kenya was vehemently denying speculation that she and Walter were faking for the cameras. I already knew they were. Said that these days, the Gone with the Wind fabulous songstress, is that what she is? 47 years old, is married to Brooklyn-based restaurateur, which she ain't married to him no more, Mark Daly, which they're divorced, finally, thank God. And Walter has found his own happily ever after as well, okay? Y'all remember them two together? Y'all remember Walter on the show and Kenya always crying and mad, child? She was never happy. She was like, this is not going as planned now. I done paid you, play along, Walter. Damn. Oh, my God. Anyway, so it says that last year, the Atlanta native who has a son from a previous relationship welcomed a baby daughter named Amira Jewel with his wife, Lena Lee, okay? Now, the happy couple recently celebrated their little girl's first birthday on February 23rd by sharing sweet Instagram tributes. Says that our princess is officially 1 year old. Says that I still remember the day that we brought you home from the hospital like it was yesterday. Lena wrote alongside several sweet snaps of Amira. Says that I can't wait to celebrate many more birthdays with you, sweetheart. Honestly, I'm still in shock that I have this gorgeous blessing in my life. Says that Walter was equally enthused about his daughter's big day, also sharing a touching message via social media. Happy birthday to my princess who turned 1 year old today. He wrote, luckily, says, lucky me, daddy's girl, my mirror. When it comes to his time on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Walter, despite Kenya's existence in their relationship, was 100% real. He says the intimate and intimidated rather in a 2014 interview with the Daily Mail that it was indeed all for just show. So Walter is saying that their relationship was all for show, and Kenya was running around saying, oh, that's my man, my man, my man. But Walter was like, girl, bye, I was not your man. He never claimed her. He didn't claim her on the show, but she was still trying to play along and trying to get him to take a shower, trying to get him to, cozy up to her. And he didn't want to touch her. He was just like, I just came for my check, girl. Okay, no, I ain't trying to do all that shit. But says that they says that Kenya's a great actress and you have to give her that. That's what Walter was saying. That Kenya's a great actress and you got to give her that. But we were never together. That's what he's saying. It says that the car towing business owner, as I told you guys he is, says that she's a good entertainment, that she's very good entertainment, and the viewers want to tune in and watch what she's going to do next or say next. Says, but nothing you see is real. He says, I mean, come on. Does anyone actually believe what she says anymore? That's what Walter had to say about Kenya. So while Kenya's running around trying to be going for Phaedra, saying that Phaedra is lying on her, and obviously you see right here, Walter has said that pretty much they were not together. He was just pretty much on the show for show. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Kenya? It's given that you know the show is coming back on Sunday, so you popping out. We ain't heard shit from you. Now you know the show is coming out. Now you popping out trying to have fake beef with Phaedra because you know she's coming back on the show. Maybe you trying to cause some beef so that they can maybe bring you in on a couple scenes or be a friend of, or to get the attention of Bravo or Andy or somebody so that they can say, oh, we forgot about Kenya. Let's see if she can come in and do a few scenes. No, twirl your ass away and sit down because nobody told you to put out that revenge pee on Britt Edie. Nobody told you to do that shit, and that got you off the show, and now they got a newbie in there that took your place, and ain't nobody think about your ass. Ain't nobody think about you. Nobody told you to be on your Martell Hope bullshit. But let's get her off my screen, child, sitting there looking distressed while Walter is fake acting like he your man, and this man out here happily married with 2 children now. The same thing that you was telling everybody he was going to give you. Oh, we're going to be engaged. Do you want to be married, Walter? He was like, hell no. Okay. Damn, Walter. All right, let's move on, girl. The mess, and the mess, child. Let's get on with the next topic, Lord. Because child, it's so much mess going on in these damn streets. One person who should not be calling somebody a mean girl, that would be Dr. Heavenly, child. Heavenly is out here. Shout out to the girls are fighting. Heavenly is out here telling people that Gizelle and Kenya are mean girls, and then she's slipping up and telling people that Quad is pregnant. Now, I told you guys a while back that Quad was pregnant per Funky Dineva, who actually broke the story first because he's supposed to be friends with Quad. He was running around telling everybody that Quad was pregnant. She was indeed pregnant, okay? So that was all over the internet. So now Heavenly has mentioned it here and let it slip out that Quad isn't pregnant, that they went out for a little girl situationship at some place somewhere in Atlanta or whatever. And Quad, everybody was drinking except Quad. They kept trying to get Quad, and Quad is always drinking, but they said this particular time Quad was not drinking, which led everybody to be like, oh, she's pregnant. But anyway, so in this particular post, Heavenly is running her mouth as she always does. And she mentions that Gizelle and Kenya are both mean girls. But I was like, girl, what are you? Because you stay coming for people. Let's get into the mess though, girl.
I went out with her the other day and she didn't have no drink. Now that's different for her. So, you know what I mean? Take that with a grain of salt. That's all I'm going to say to you. Now, she didn't have nothing to drink. But okay, praise to God. Oh, Portia, we all know each other. I don't know her that well. I've hung out with her a few times. I've been at parties that Portia always been nice to me, y'all. She's always been nice to me. When I think of mean girl, I just don't think of Portia. I really don't. I think of Gizelle. I think of Kenya, maybe. I think of Dr. Heavenly, even Dr. Simone. Before I would say Portia's a mean girl. But you know what? Y'all can say what y'all want to with this mean girl stuff, because I think all of us have said things below the belt.
But you are more so a mean girl. You're the last person who need to be calling anybody a mean girl. Yes, Gizelle is a mean girl. I will admit that. Okay, she is a mean girl. So is Kenya. And I always said maybe when Kenya have her baby that will humble her. Yeah, no, just for a little while, but she was right back to the bullshit. Okay. But Gizelle is definitely a mean girl. Okay. And Kenya is definitely a mean girl. Everybody on this screen is a fucking mean girl. If you want to ask me why she tried to do it, she tried to be, corporate about her shit. But she is a fucking mean girl, and so is Heavenly. Heavenly, shut your ass up. You the last person. I'm hearing that Heavenly was on live and they said something about YouTube cut her video, you guys. She was over there popping and talking crazy, and they said YouTube cut her video. I didn't get to see it. I'm gonna have to go check it out. But I guess YouTube is getting tired of her shit too. Just like Bravo is. Hopefully they get rid of your ass over there too. But I'm gonna play it one more time where she is trying to call somebody a mean girl, and she also put Quad's business out there as well. Let's go. Shit.
Other day, she didn't have no drink. Now that's different for her. So you know what I mean? Take that with a grain of salt. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Now she didn't have nothing to drink, but okay. Praise to God. Oh, Portia, we all know each other. I don't know her that well. I've hung out with her a few times. I've been at parties that Portia always been nice to me, y'all. She's always been nice to me. When I think of mean girl, I just don't think of Portia. I really don't. I think of Gizelle. I think of Kenya, maybe. I think of Dr. Heavenly, even Dr. Simone. Before I would say Portia's a mean girl. But you know what? Y'all can say what y'all want to with this mean girl stuff, because I think all of us have said things below the belt.
I like how she tried to group everybody in there when she's the main person to be talking shit. Heavenly, you're not about to skate by like that, baby girl. Absolutely not, girl. You are the number one mean girl. So yes, everybody on your screen is, but I like how you try to throw everybody in there with you to kind of soften the blow of the fact that you are a true mean girl. No. Own your shit, girl, and let us call them mean girls. You don't get to do that. Stay away from the mean girl conversation, okay? Take yourself out the group chat of talking about that, because you, ma'am, you are above a mean girl. You put the mean in girl. Heavenly puts the mean in girl. Okay, mean and mean girl. You put the mean in mean girl, Heavenly. You do. You really need to fall back, child. You the last person need to be talking about somebody being a damn mean girl. All right, so last topic, okay? I ain't gonna hold y'all long, honey. These are pop-ins and pop-outs. Y'all know these are pop-ins. We don't stay on here long. All right, so last topic. A Detroit police officer, honey, is caught sending inappropriate text messages to a 12-year-old. All right, what's going on in Detroit, child? Child, what's going on in Detroit with these damn officers, okay? Shout out to CBS Detroit's post, all right? Found that, child. Scrolling through the Facebook streets. All right, so this is him. Okay, he looked like a little pedo. All right, so Detroit police officer is arraigned for allegedly sending sexually explicit text messages to a preteen girl in Macomb County. All right, let's go ahead and read up on that, because baby, he need to be under the jail. Because all these women out here that you can be out here sending messages to and sweet nothings to, why the hell you got to be out here messing with somebody's child? A 12-year-old at that. A 12-year-old at that, you nasty bastard. Let's get into it. Detroit police officer Earl Raynard Anderson Jr. was arraigned in Macomb County on Tuesday after he allegedly sent inappropriate text messages to a 12-year-old girl, officials say. Now, police say that the girl's father came forward with numerous sexualized messages that were sent to her during late night and early morning hours. It sounds like some Naziah stuff right here. What happened with Naziah and that nasty bastard that was supposed to be locked the hell up, and with that trial coming up. So let's continue. It says that although the victim was told to delete the messages, officers were able to recover information that corroborated with her account of evidence. Okay, so they were still able to pull them up. That's the same thing that happened in Naziah's case. Y'all remember? Old boy told her to delete those messages whenever they were having inappropriate conversations back and forth, but they were able to still go through and pull those messages, message by message, even the deleted ones. So he knew what he was doing. That's why he told her to delete them. See, this is the problem. Women, watch your kids. No, that's why I say you got to know what your kids are doing. If you're giving your kids cell phones, take that phone. You pay for it. Tell them, give me that phone. Go through that phone and look at the messages. Okay? Go through whoever your phone provider is and see who they're calling. Yeah, you do. Go and pull that shit up on the internet and see who they're calling and who's calling them. You better. You got to watch your kids nowadays, because girls are getting lured. Girls are getting pregnant. Girls are being trafficked. Okay, they have these grown ass men sending messages to them that are inappropriate, and then hey, meet me at such and such place, and don't even know that it's setting them up to be lured somewhere to be trafficked. Be done snatched them up, put them in a van, and you never see them again. There's so many girls that are missing. There's so many young and boys. Boys can be trafficked too. So watch your kids. Don't just watch your girls, watch your boys as well, because there's pedos out there just like this. And you can't just, even though it's a police officer, don't just always trust because it's a police officer, because as you can see on my screen, a Detroit police officer is being arraigned for the same shit that he's supposed to be arresting people for. This is out of control. This is out of control. I don't play that shit with mine. Hell no. Mine don't do no spending the night. Hell no. He ain't got no phone yet. But if and when he do, I'm going through that bitch, just like I go through his room whenever I get ready. Because where it's in my damn house, all right? Until you get your own place and pay your own bills, bitch, I'm going through your shit. I'm going through your drawer. I'm looking in your iPad. What? I'm nosy. As a mother, I should be. And my husband do the same shit. We go through his shit. So I know everything he do, where he going, all that. Who he talking to. He playing live on the game, bitch. Who you playing with? I be on that. I be on his. She be like, Mom, yep. I'm in your ass, because ain't no damn way somebody about to be on that bullshit. Hell no, because there's too many people out there luring kids, saying inappropriate shit, posing as children too. Watch that shit. They be posing as kids, be grown ass, nasty ass, pedo ass men on there posing as children, but be saying inappropriate shit to your child. You better watch it. All right, so his ass, I'm just put his picture back up there. Nasty ass. Breaking news. Put his picture back up there. I'm gonna let it marinate so y'all can watch his ass. Anybody in the Detroit area, if you see his ass, run from him and take your kids away from his ass. If you see him talking to any kids, report him. If you see his ass, let me get his name back up there. Earl Raynard Anderson Jr. If you see this nigga right here on my screen, report his ass. Oh, nasty bastard. Nasty bastard sending explicit pictures to a 12-year-old. Yeah, we're going to put your ass out there. I can't stand pedos. Nasty ass. Out of all the women out there that you can be with, he not a bad looking guy. You can get any woman you want. Go on some of these dating sites or wherever you go. Leave these damn kids alone. And that's how you mess their head up. Then they never be the same. Look at Nazaya. And I hate to keep bringing that up, but that's the same way that shit was with her. She was an innocent child taken advantage of by a grown ass man on some pedo shit. Now they can't even find that girl. And this fool here on my screen being a police officer, they probably wouldn't even think to look at his ass because he's an officer, a person who's supposed to protect and serve. You took an oath when you took your oath to be a police officer. You took an oath. That ain't nothing about no damn protecting and serving what you doing right here at all. So he need to be under the jail. F that. But let's get off that, child. I'm gonna be here hollering, Lord have mercy. See, stuff like that made me mad. I be ready to swing off on a nigga on some shit like this. Because, honey, I'm a mom. I don't play that shit. Hell no. But let's get out of here, guys, okay? Let's get back to my main screen, y'all. All right, love you guys down. Thank you to my backup mods, Rose Armstead and True TV Podcast. Thank you to my regular mods, Bill Wilson, Scorpion, Miss Tyra, and KBR. All right, thank you all for being here. Of course, all my Caramelians. All right, of course, my Caramelians. Y'all know I love y'all down. Everybody in the chat, I see KBR. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for being here. We're gonna get on out of here because this is a pop in, honey. I will be back with more news you can use probably later on, because y'all know today, child, it's a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to keep up with everything going on and trying to get some work done at the same damn time. Luckily for me, I can, do more than one thing at one time. Okay, it's called coordination, girl. Yes, we do a little work, then we pop in and give y'all some news y'all can use. All right. Yes, they said lurkers and haters hit the like. Okay, child, you know they ain't. They coming over here to see what Caramel got to say. They ain't gonna hit the damn like. But for those of you that enjoy the content, please don't forget to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel as well. Because y'all know we got the tea over here always. You're gonna always find out what's going on in these YouTube streets and any other streets right here on the Caramel Rail Show. All right. Love you guys down. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let's get out of here, baby. Let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.